Hey guys, so I put up a poll on my community tab asking what you wanted to see next. The topic of what if Darth Revan trained Anakin Skywalker was the clear winner. But before I start a new topic, I need to finish a what if that I've been putting off for a while now, and many of you have been wondering where it's at. So without further ado, here is the fifth and final part of what if Anakin killed Obi-Wan on Mustafar. Luke and Ahsoka's rescue of Anakin would go smoothly, as there were only stormtroopers and some Imperial guards protecting the ancient Mandalorian prison for Force users. Leia had discovered this trap while she was investigating a crash site from the Clone Wars with her father many years before. After cutting through the Imperial guards and freeing Anakin, Luke and Ahsoka plead with Anakin to help them stop Leia and Palpatine. It doesn't take much to convince Anakin to help, as he has already been conflicted after Leia's murder of Padme. Ahsoka, Anakin, and Luke head to the Imperial Palace to face Leia and Palpatine. Arriving at the palace, the three quickly move through their security forces and enter the throne room where Leia and Palpatine are waiting for them. Palpatine laughs at the sight of his former apprentice standing next to Luke and Ahsoka. Luke pleads for his twin sister to join them, but she only responds with a bolt of powerful Sith lightning directed right at Luke. But Luke is ready and stops the lightning with his lightsaber. Still full of anger, Anakin charges at Sidious, and Ahsoka quickly follows him. This leaves Luke and Leia to duel each other. The twins are evenly matched in skill, but as Leia channels her anger, she begins to overpower Luke with the dark side. And despite being a powerful duo, Anakin and Ahsoka are unable to get an edge on Palpatine. His speed and power in the dark side augment his abilities beyond theirs. Anakin looks across the room to see that Luke is struggling against Leia, so he tells Ahsoka to help him out. In his arrogance, Anakin believes he can kill the Emperor himself. Anakin is full of anger, and this anger would fuel his power. Palpatine would die today by his hands. This is the man who took everything from him. Palpatine is relishing Anakin's rage. He is finally seeing the full potential of Darth Vader's power. The power was suppressed because of Padme, but with her gone, only his kids prevented him from serving the dark side and him completely. So Palpatine resolved to kill everyone in the room beside Anakin. With lightning speed, Palpatine slices off Anakin's good arm and sends a blast of lightning that stuns him. The Sith Lord then leaps down to join Leia against Ahsoka and Luke. Only he has no intention of letting Leia survive. Normally Palpatine would have sat back and watched those who were inferior to him fight it out, but this was a matter that he wanted to end immediately. Palpatine threw his lightsaber into Leia's back. She suspected nothing, and instantly she collapsed to the ground. As if in the same motion, he used his second lightsaber to carve a deep cut in Ahsoka's back. This left Luke Skywalker alone against the Emperor. Laughing, Palpatine deactivated his lightsabers and began to send force lightning at Luke. He would kill Luke slowly. But at that moment, Palpatine felt a disturbance in the Force, a presence he had not felt since the first day of his empire. The presence had entered the room. An aged Yoda entered the throne room, and Palpatine stopped electrocuting Luke to face the old Jedi. The two masters begin to fight, but Yoda has grown older and more frail during his time on Dagobah. This is not an even fight like it was before. But soon Luke picks himself up and joins Master Yoda. Together the two would stand a better chance. With only his mechanical arm, Anakin slowly gets up and joins the fight against Palpatine. With Master Yoda and the two Skywalkers, the scale tips in their favor. The throne room is filled with blurs of light as the Force boosts the speed of each duelist. In his old age, Yoda's guard is momentarily let down as he stumbles. Palpatine seizes the opportunity to strike a killing blow on the old master. However, Luke intervenes, and Palpatine is only able to stun Yoda with a short blast of lightning. The duel is now father and son versus the Emperor. After several minutes of furious fighting, Luke and Anakin finally knock Palpatine to the ground. Luke wants to kill him then and there, but realizing the path to the dark side before him, Anakin stops him, realizing it's not the Jedi way. And though it's been a long time since he had been a Jedi, Anakin realizes that killing Palpatine would send his son back down the dark path he had barely escaped. But before Anakin could collect his thoughts, a flash of red zooms past Anakin and Luke. Leia's crimson blade had been thrown across the room and now lodged itself in Palpatine's chest. Anakin and Luke look back to see Leia barely standing. Her wound was fatal, and she had used every last bit of strength to throw her lightsaber at Palpatine. But Palpatine was dead. It was over. Anakin and Luke rushed over to her. She would tell Anakin and Luke that there was nothing she could do to make up for killing her mother, but she saw how foolish she was to align herself with Palpatine, and to betray her family was foolish as well. Leia died as Anakin told her that he understood how Palpatine could manipulate and twist people. Ahsoka was also unconscious, but alive. She would eventually recover from her wounds, as would Yoda. With the death of Sidious, the Empire would crumble and the rebellion would become the new Republic. Because of their past as Sith, Luke and Anakin would be received with hesitation. But over time, they would become respected Jedi in the new Republic, as they led the new Jedi Order together. Well guys, that's it for this story. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sure there are things you would do differently, so please let me know in the comments below. I love seeing your guys' thoughts on these what-if scenarios, and as always, may the Force be with you.